Hey, YouTube family, Eric Servant here. I'm giving you 5 tips of things to not do when cleaning up your credit. All right. I've been able to help so many people clean up their credit with these 5 tips, and you're only 5 tips away from getting the same thing that they did. So let's go ahead and dive into it. So, tip number 1, don't dispute online. A lot of times we try to go through the credit bureaus or some third party company to dispute whatever we see wrong on our credit report. You don't want to do that. Here's why. What you're doing is you're taking away the right to demand a verification for whatever they're investigating on your credit report. So, per the Fair Credit Reporting Act, say that 3 times, you have a right to demand verification for whatever they're investigating so that you can get proof that it's true. Credit report. So, tip number 2, you do not, and I mean do not, apply for credit cards through third party companies, right? So, you may get, if you have a Credit Karma account, right, they're good and infamous for telling you that you're pre approved, or you get the little pre approvals in the mail. So, what you don't want to do is apply through that company or through those third parties, because all they're doing is making money. That it's an affiliate kind of business, and all they're doing is making money off of you applying for whatever credit card they say that you're approved for, right? They haven't ran your credit score. They don't know what's going on your credit. So don't apply through third party people, right? The next thing you don't want to do, don't co-sign with anybody. Here's why. If you have to co-sign with somebody, most of the time in our families, and I know it was in my family, they didn't have great credit. So why would you want to put both of yourselves in that position? What you want to do is you want to take these 5 tips that I'm going to give out weekly through videos. You want to take and use those things to help clean up your credit. And you also want to share that with your friends and family so that they can clean up their credit as well. And now that everybody has great credit, you're able to have the freedom and to do whatever you need to do and enjoy life. All right. So tip number 4, if you're in the market for a car, do not get the loan through the dealership. Once again, something that I experienced myself and I had to learn the hard way. I went to the dealership. I was looking for a car. I told them I only wanted them to run my credit once. And what did they do? They ran it to 1,500 different places. And that immediately dropped my score. You don't want to do that. So what you want to do is walk into that dealership with a pre-approval. Whether if you're attached to a credit union or your bank, you want to go ahead and get that pre-approval ahead of time. That way you're walking in there and they don't have to run your credit 100 million times, right? So if you find this of any value, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for all the up-to-date videos that were tips to helping you clean up your credit, right? All right, so tip number 5, do not max out your credit cards. If you're looking to make a big purchase, right, and let's say you have 4 or 5 credit cards, what you want to do is you want to create a balance. You don't want to go past the 30% utilization on those credit cards, because the moment you cross that 30% threshold, boom, your credit's going to fall. So divide it amongst all your credit cards. That way you can stay below your utilization. All right. So I just gave you 5 tips on things to not do when cleaning up your credit. Hey family, if you haven't already joined the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you love this video, you're going to love this video, how to boost your credit in 30 days. All right, until next time, be blessed.